Hey everyone!
Hiya.
So if you watched our last video, we mentioned that MSC as a company are very limited on their website and also with their customer services on the products and services that they offer on their ships. They just don't really tell you much about them. Their website is it's not been updated, the prices don't match with what you currently pay, and the customer services, I don't really think they want to know.
No.
And like we explained in that video, it's a shame because the service that you get once on board the ships, we've enjoyed all 3 of our MSC cruises.
Not a problem at all.
And I just don't think they give a very good first impression. So in this video, like the last one we did where we explained about the specialty restaurants in detail, we're going to go into more detail now about the MSC Fun Pass.
Yeah, so we're just going to run over a few prices for the Fun Pass, what offers you can get before, what offers you can get after. We obviously can't go through every ship and everything each one's got on, but we're going to give you a rough idea of the services that you can get and the best deals to get before or after you board. Okay, so the Fun Pass is a optional extra. It's something that you can buy to do some of the activities on board the ships, such as the F1 simulators and bowling. Each ship has different ones.
I was going to say, yeah, it varies of activities across the fleet.
Yes, so obviously we can't go into every ship and every activity on the ships, or we'll be here all day.
If we do talk specifically, we did it on the Virtuosa and the Sea View, so we could point out some of the things that we found on that ship.
Yes.
But we will tell you what passes are available on the other ships as well.
Yes. So like we said, you can book it before you board on the app. This is going to be your best value deal. So booking it before, it's £72. And you get about £140 or €140, whatever the currency is on board the ship, in credit to spend.
So when we say book it beforehand, this is up to 24 hours as well. And so you can't on the morning of embark and be like, oh, I think I'll have the Fun Pass now and add it on.
Yeah, so make sure you do book it because, like I said, that's the best value. Everything with MSC, whether it's a drinks package, a dining experience, Fun Pass,
excursion,
Wi-Fi, excursion, always book it beforehand. That's the best value.
Where you can.
Yeah, of course.
So if you want to look at the specific activities on the Virtuosa and the Sea View, like we said before, we have been on those 2 ships and we have done separate videos for those if you want to look in more detail. If it's the Virtuosa, say, that you're going on, we show you everything on there that's included in the Fun Pass. So that's a good video if you want to check that out to see what's on board. And
what's also not included in the Fun Pass as well. So whether you don't want to do a Fun Pass and you just want to see what's free, go back and watch that as well.
So the Fun Pass, they basically describe it as the more you play, the less you pay. So like Kev said before, we paid £72 and got £140 worth of credit.
Yes.
So on their website, which, like I said before, doesn't seem like it's been updated because that £72, it's a different price altogether than what we've ever paid. So
yeah, it's not the best. Obviously, it's the right price on the app when you go to pay for it, but if you can only look at a website because you haven't got a booking to look at prices, it does get a bit complicated and the website is wrong.
Right, okay, yeah, so this is the thing that we're saying with MSC, is that you can't look at exact prices and what's available on your ship till you've actually got a booking to go on board one of the ships and can log on to the app. Whereas the website, if you're just thinking about, oh, and maybe like go on the MSC Virtuosa, you haven't booked anything yet, and you go on their website, it's very limited. Now this information should be available before you even book a trip on there. So that's the thing about it that's a bit like, go on MSC.
Yeah.
So on their website currently, but like I say, it's not been updated, that they say that the Fun Pass is available on is the Virtuosa, the Grandiosa, the Bellissima, the Sea View, the Seaside, the Meraviglia, and I did find, but not on MSC's website, I think it was on like a blog or something like that, this also is included on the World of Europa. It's going to be included on the Eurybia and the Seashore. Now the World of Europa is currently out now. Yeah.
Yes.
She's
and
sailing
so is
now.
the Seashore.
And so is the Seashore.
So obviously the website hasn't been updated.
No, which, you know,
frustrating.
should advertise these new ships and, you know, tell people what's available on board.
Yeah.
But that's not been updated yet. But I do believe by looking on other website forums that it is available on these ships as well, which it is going to be on the newer ships as well.
Yeah. Like we said, we paid £72 before we got on the ship and got £140 or euros. It depends on what currency the ship is using at the time.
Yes, you don't lose out.
No,
in any way.
and you don't gain because of currency exchange rates. So don't think I'm going to get more pound euro exchange rates. Don't work like that. But the website says if you hadn't already got a cruise booked, so you can't look on your app.
Because don't forget, your app is accurate.
Yes.
So MSC's website isn't.
No. So the website is currently advertising spend €100 and get an extra €80 worth of credit.
Which is not the case.
No. So just be careful. Okay. So like you say, stuff has changed. Stuff might change again. So everything is right at the time of filming and release of this video.
Because I did notice when I went onto the MSC website, it's not been updated since 2018.
No,
and
it
MSC
says.
we're in 2023 now, so come on.
I almost said 2022. It's because somebody's on the ball. Right, so that was the best deal pre-boarding the ship.
Up to 24 hours before.
Up to 24 hours before. Now let's say you get on the ship, maybe you booked it last minute, didn't get a lot of time for to do any research. You get on there and your kids are like, Daddy, I want to go bowling. Mummy, I want to do this. And you're like...
That sounded like me on the ship.
Anyway.
Kev, I want to go bowling.
Yours was more, Kev, I want to go get some bread.
Yeah, Kev, I want to go to the buffet.
Right, so the deals you get once on board, you do get a bit of value for money if you preload your card.
But like everything, never as good as pre-booking. But
so we'll go from lowest to most expensive. So if you topped up with £25 or euros, you get an extra 5, so you're getting 30. If you top up with 50, you get an extra 10, so you get 60. Top up with 70, you get 20, so you get 90. If you put €100 or pounds on, you get another 40. So that's the same as what we're kind of getting. So we're saving £28.
Right.
For the pre-book to get €140 or pounds of credit. You can put 150 on and get an extra 70, so you get 220. But what you'd be better off doing is, if you know you're going to do a lot, like a couple of hours of bowling, all the stuff, because you've got a couple of kids and you all want to do it, you're better off then 2 adults getting 2 separate fun passes before you get on. You'll save more money. But that's your prices once on board.
Yes. So you're probably thinking, we're shouting these numbers at you that you spend £72 and you get £140 worth of credit.
Yep.
But to give you a rough idea of what prices cost individually, so you can kind of work out, okay, so we probably have a couple of games of bowling.
Yes.
Dad wants to go on the F1 simulator thing. We'll let you know roughly how much the individual prices are.
Now, just quickly before Stacey mentioned this, the prices on each ship are different. So the prices for bowling when we were on the Seaview were cheaper than when we were on the Virtuosa.
Yes, that's a good point.
This is the price list for the Virtuosa.
Yeah. Right, so the individual prices, this is for the MSC Virtuosa. As first up, you've got the MSC Formula Racer, which is the F1 simulator.
Which is rock hard, by the way.
I didn't have a go.
I've spent more time in the grass than anything, so unless you've been on it a few times, it's hard.
And just a bit of warning, everyone can stand round and watch you do it as well, so a bit embarrassing if you aren't very good at it. But that is £12 or €12 per person if you want to go with that. So next up you've got the interactive 4D cinema, which is like you go in a room, you put the glasses on and it's like a shooting game.
Yeah.
There are 3 different themings for that, so you could have 3 goes of that if you wanted, and it'd be 3 different themes for
3
us.
different games.
We've done all 3. So that is £10 each per adult or €10. And then for kids, that's a different price. It's €8 or £8 for the kids. Now, bowling on there if you want a game of that. So obviously this is up to how many people can you have on the bowling?
Might have been 10 or 12.
Yes.
There was a lot you could put on, but there wasn't that much room for that many people where it was, so I don't know how you do it.
4 or 5, maybe 6 at a push.
Yeah.
Lane, I'd say.
Yeah, you couldn't manage that.
No. But so you don't pay per person for this, you pay for the time, so obviously the less of you there is, the more games you're going to get.
The more throws you're going to have.
the more throws bowls.
Yeah.
For a 30-minute session, it's €30 or £30. If you wanted a 1-hour session, it's €55 or £55. And I've never noticed this before.
This
you
is
can rent
wrong.
shoes.
No, you can't rent shoes.
I was going to say, where were the shoes?
There was no shoes.
No.
I think that's just an old thing. Maybe they thought they were going to get everybody wear shoes and people weren't going to do it. That says €2 on the price list, but just ignore that.
As I was reading this, then I was like, we just wore trainers and it was absolutely fine. Obviously, don't go bowling in your stilettos, you know. But yeah, your trainers will be fine. So there's also a VR game available. You put like your headset on and you're attached to like a wire. You have a gun. You can like walk around slightly. I think 4 people can have a go at that at the same time. Is it two people?
Yeah, there's 2 headsets.
Oh right, oh yeah, 4 probably. You'd be walking into each other. You got like a vest on that like vibrates. And again, there's different themings of that. There is a kid-friendly one as well.
That one. Yeah, there's
dance ones if you don't want like the zombie shooting one.
Yeah, but
that's so that's £12 each.
Yeah.
Or €12 each per person. That's just the same price whether you're a child or an adult.
Yeah. Now, like we said before, these are the Virtuosa ones. When we went on the Sea View, there was not the VR, but there was zip lining.
Yeah.
So, you know, other ships have other things that others don't. I'm pretty sure, is it the Seashore, the new one, has got that big robot-y arm.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's in on the Fun Pass, because that's a very Fun Passy thing.
And then the World of Europa, which looks really fun, has got the big slide from like that you get
Is that
jump
part
on
of
a
the
mat.
Fun Pass?
I'm guessing it would be.
Yeah, I was thinking it probably would be, but you never know.
Yeah.
It's not clear. Once again, MSC, it's not very clear.
But what I think is really good on the Virtuosa specifically is that they have like the Himalayan bridge, which is really fun, and that's actually free for everybody. That's not included in the Fun Pass, so yeah, that's a good thing. I thought that maybe you'd have to be chargeable.
Yeah, maybe. And then as well as the more expensive ones, there is a few like arcade games, you know, like your basketball throwing game, a dance game, air hockey, and some teddy grabbers and like old racing games and stuff. There's a few of them as well. They're all different prices. So, you know, if you've got a few euros left at the end of the week, and you think, I don't want top any more up, but I want to use it because I don't get it back, just play a couple of them games. That's what we did.
So what we do recommend is every time that you have a game of something, they will give you a receipt. Make sure you check your receipt because it'll tell you what balance you've got available. Now, that if you haven't got enough on your Fun Pass for a game of bowling, it won't decline it. It'll still... The worker might say you've not got quite enough on, depending on who you get, or they might not say anything. So just for example, if you've got €20 left on the card of your Fun Pass and you want a game of bowling for 30, that £10 difference is then going to get charged to your card. You think the worker would perhaps say you haven't got quite enough for a game of bowling, would you like to? But just be careful, say if you give your kid your card and they'll go in tapping it on a game of bowling, a game of this, it's going to go on your onboard bill at the end of the holiday.
Because whatever you pre-book or pay it on the ship, it gets put on one card. So like, just for example, because I book it and it's the first one, it's always on my card. So like Stacey, if she went and used her card on her own, that would then get charged on your bill. It wouldn't come off the credit. So these are just things to keep in mind.
Yes, make sure you're using the card that you've uploaded the credit to.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Yes.
Because you just had the £72 for the both of us, didn't you? We didn't have that each, which you could do.
You could,
but
this is what we were saying. If you're a family of 4 or 5 and you know the kids want to do the bowling and stuff and you're going to end up being there most nights, you're probably better off the 2 adults getting it.
And at least you know the kids then can't use their card to go. You'd have to physically give them your card to go and do the things with. So yeah, just be careful of that. Don't worry that if they've got their cards, they can't go with free-for-all on the arcade games tapping it up unless you give them your card.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. For those individual prices that we just mentioned, if you didn't want to have a Fun Pass at all, but maybe the last night of the holiday, the 4 of you, you know, there's a party of 4 and you fancied a game of bowling, you would just use your standard cruise card and you would pay the, what was it, €30 or £30 for the half-hour game of bowling. So these prices aren't just exclusive that you have to have a Fun Pass.
No.
If you know what I mean, like you say, if you just wanted to have a game of bowling.
So as we did say before, the information on the MSC website seems out of date, but they do offer an unlimited access pass.
Not on any of the ships we mentioned at the beginning, only on the older ships.
So these are the ships we've got here. Doesn't mention a price again.
No.
So it's very annoying. If you've been on any of these ships and can leave a comment down below so people could find out, is this still right?
Yeah.
Do you know what the price is? Because it's very annoying, MSC, that we can't find this stuff out.
So you can't have the pay £72,
No.
get £140 worth of credit. It's just an unlimited
So it sounds
access
like
pass.
you pay a set fee, say you're £72 and you get unlimited access.
Maybe that's because it's the older ships. They haven't got like the zip lining and the things
The
on.
VR, maybe they've got bowling,
Yes,
but maybe
yeah.
not the VR. But the website states the following ships have the all-you-can-enjoy access package, which is the Divina, the Splendida, the Preziosa, the Magnifica, and the Fantasia.
Yes.
Yeah? So, like we say, if you've been on any of these ships and you can leave us a comment, please do, just so other people can get a bit of help.
I think all that the website said was if you book the unlimited pass, you got like a 20% discount or something like that if you pre-booked the unlimited pass, but it didn't say how much it was. All it said was pre-book this unlimited pass before you board the ship and you get a 20% discount, but other than that, no prices.
So let's just say if the pass is £100 on the ship, you'll get it for 80 before.
So again, like everything MSC related, it's
cheaper.
always cheaper to pre-book, but just a pity they don't tell you specific prices. But again, unless you've got a cruise, booked on one of the, say the MSC Splendida, you'd able to find this out. So that's why if anybody has, please let us know in the comments below, because it's going to help a lot of other people.
And then one other little tip as well is that it's not only the people on your booking who can use the Fun Pass. So let's just say you make friends with somebody on the ship and you start talking to them and you want to offer them a go on the F1 simulator. They can have a go on your car, do you know what I mean? So it's not only like when we went on, we give your dad a go on the F1 simulator.
Yeah.
You know, so they can have a go on your pass.
So if I'm doing like your heading one night and you want to take another lady bowling for the night, the option's there.
Whoa.
I'm only joking, he'd go on his own for some peace and quiet. Oh, and another tip that we've literally just thought of was if, say, you rock up to the gaming area, you say to them, I want half an hour's game of bowling, just be prepared that depending on the capacity of the ship, you may have to wait or get given a time slot. That's only happened to us once.
Yeah, I think it was the last night we were on the Sea View. It was a sea day, so obviously sea days are always going to be busier days for these things.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on like maybe a colder cruise, because obviously nobody's going to be sitting around the pool in the middle of winter. So make sure you do. Maybe you could do it the night before.
Yeah, because sometimes we've been able to do it there and then, or like say that one time they said, well, you know, it's 4 o'clock now, there's a slot available at 6 for your bowling. And obviously with like your VR, sometimes if someone's in the room, but you've only got to wait a few minutes, 5 minutes for that, say. So just be prepared, you may not be able to do everything there and then.
Right, so that's it. Hopefully this has been helpful to you, whether you've already got a cruise booked or you're looking at booking a cruise, you know, because these are all just optional extras, extra money you might want to fork out, you might not want to fork out.
Again, we just wanted to help you with this video because MSC are lacking again in this area of telling you information of what's available when you board the ship. So it's a bit unfair to have that available only once you've got a cruise booked with them.
Yes, so like I say, we've spelt it out for you, added it up for you and worked out all the costs for you. So if you liked all that maths, then give us a like and a subscribe. And like we said before, if you're going on any of the older ships with the unlimited access, leave us a comment and let us know the price so other people can find that out for their cruises.
I did try and research, but I just couldn't find the price for that unlimited access one, so damn, sorry.
Never mind. But we'll try harder next time.
Yes, do better.
Yeah, we'll do better. But like we said, go back and watch all them other videos. We've got the Fun Pass ones, the things to do on the ships videos for more information and in-depth of Stacey getting strikes every time the bloody cameras turn on and I don't.
Jealous much?
Yeah, a lot. Because I think I've only got 1 strike on camera. Never mind. So, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.